Welcome to Instant Updates Desk. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. August 2nd, 2025. The South China Sea is on edge. Near Scarborough Shoal, Chinese Coast Guard vessels confront a revitalized Philippine Navy. Gone are the days of outdated ships. The Philippines now sails modern warships with newfound confidence. The world's eyes are fixed on this tense standoff. One wrong move could spark a wider conflict. The BRP Andres Bonifacio, a state-of-the-art missile frigate, leads the Philippine fleet. Filipino sailors stand ready, calm and professional, trained for this very moment. Their mission asserts sovereignty without firing a shot. This is deterrence through resolve, not aggression. For 3 days, ships from both sides maneuver in a high-stakes game of nerves. Chinese vessels try to intimidate, but Filipino captains skillfully hold their ground. This is more than a territorial dispute. It's a test of national will. The outcome will shape Asia's maritime future. After 72 tense hours, the Chinese ships withdraw. The Philippine Navy completes its resupply mission to local fishermen. No shots fired, no lives lost. But the balance in the region has shifted. The Philippines has proven its resolve and new capabilities. This peaceful outcome is a major victory. The world takes note. A new naval power has arrived in Asia. The Philippines stands ready to defend its sovereignty. The standoff marks a turning point in regional security. The message is clear. Things have changed in the West Philippine Sea. The Philippines is no longer a bystander. It is now a force to be reckoned with. A decade ago, the Philippine Navy was a relic. Its flagship, a World War II-era ship. The fleet was outdated, underfunded, and outmatched. The 2012 loss of Scarborough Shoal was a wake-up call. The nation realized it needed a credible navy to protect its vast waters. The government responded with the revised AFP Modernization Act, investing billions in new ships and technology. Modern frigates from South Korea, patrol vessels from Australia, and fast attack craft from Israel transformed the fleet. Advanced radar, missiles, and combat systems became the new standard. But the transformation was more than hardware. It was a new mindset. Intensive training with top navies worldwide forged a new generation of skilled, disciplined sailors. The Navy's focus shifted to smart, effective defense of the archipelago. The result, a small but formidable force, ready for modern challenges. Filipino sailors now embody a renewed national commitment. The Navy's rebirth is a testament to the country's resolve. The Philippines is no longer defenseless at sea. It commands respect on the international stage. The 2025 Scarborough Shoal standoff put the new Navy to the test. As Chinese ships encircled, Filipino crews relied on their training and discipline. On the BRP Andres Bonifacio, the captain's calm leadership set the tone. Every crew member executed their role with precision. The Filipinos followed international law, documenting every move. Their greatest weapon was restraint. They never powered up weapons or aimed guns. Water cannons were used only in self-defense. This measured response showed the world the Philippines was the responsible actor. Chinese ships tried to intimidate with size and aggressive maneuvers. Filipino sailors held their course, undeterred. Their professionalism won global admiration. The standoff was as much psychological as naval. China expected the Philippines to back down, but this time they stood firm. Confidence came from new ships, advanced training, and national support. The Philippines was no longer the underdog. Their resolve forced China to reconsider. The world saw a nation ready to defend its sovereignty. To grasp the 2025 standoff's meaning, look back to 2012. That year, the Philippines lost Scarborough Shoal, exposing its naval weakness. The nation vowed, never again. This loss fueled a decade-long drive to rebuild the armed forces. Never again became a rallying cry, uniting the country. Public demand for a stronger military pushed forward modernization. The people were willing to invest in security. The 2025 standoff's peaceful resolution was cathartic. Pride swept the nation as the Navy held its ground. The BRP Andres Bonifacio became a symbol of strength and sovereignty. This victory was about more than ships. It was about reclaiming national honor. The Philippines shed its image as a weak link in Southeast Asia. The country became an active player, not a passive victim. The event reshaped national identity and confidence. Unity and determination proved a smaller nation could stand tall. The vow of never again was finally fulfilled. Navy modernization became a true national movement. After 2012, patriotism surged. Citizens demanded stronger defense. Social media campaigns and rallies galvanized public support. Civil society and businesses raised funds for the military. The business community recognized security's link to prosperity. The government harnessed this energy, launching awareness campaigns and opening Navy bases to the public. Sailors became national heroes, boosting morale. Recruitment soared as young Filipinos saw the Navy as a noble calling. The influx of talent was as vital as new ships. A virtuous cycle of pride and performance took hold. The Navy's transformation was powered by the people. The Philippines' defense strategy underwent a revolution. For decades, the focus was on internal threats, leaving maritime borders exposed. The 2012 loss of Scarborough Shoal forced a shift to external territorial defense. The archipelagic defense doctrine was born, prioritizing the seas as the nation's first line of defense. Modernization focused on maritime assets, patrol aircraft, frigates, missile systems. The Marine Corps became a rapid deployment amphibious force. The strategy leveraged the country's geography, thousands of islands as natural fortresses. Mobile missile units created a porcupine defense across the archipelago. The goal deter and defeat threats before they reach shore. This smart, asymmetric approach made credible defense possible. The Philippines no longer needed to match larger powers ship for ship. It turned its unique geography into a strategic advantage. The Philippines didn't modernize alone. Alliances became a cornerstone of its new defense posture. The Mutual Defense Treaty with the U.S. was reaffirmed, bringing aid, training, and joint patrols. Japan emerged as a vital partner, providing ships, aircraft, and joint exercises. Australia contributed landing craft and Marine Corps training. South Korea supplied advanced warships. Security ties deepened with Vietnam and other Southeast Asian nations. These partnerships created a web of support, amplifying Philippine strength. Collective security raised the cost of aggression. The Philippines became a respected partner in a free and open Indo-Pacific. It was no longer isolated, but part of a powerful coalition. The strategy made conflict less likely. Unity became the nation's greatest strength. The Philippines chose technology over numbers. Asymmetric warfare became the core strategy. A comprehensive maritime domain awareness system integrated satellites, radar, drones, and patrols. Threats are now detected hundreds of miles away and tracked in real time. Information flows instantly from command centers to patrol boats. Precision-guided munitions, like the BrahMos missile, provide lethal deterrence. Missiles are deployed on ships, aircraft, and mobile island launchers. This creates a formidable anti-access bubble around the archipelago. Any hostile force faces swift, unpredictable counterattacks. The system of systems approach is affordable and effective. The digital wave gives the Philippines a 21st century defense. Smart strategy, not size, is the new standard. The nation proves that being clever can outweigh being big. The 2025 Scarborough Shoal standoff marked the Philippines' rise as a leader in Asian maritime security. Once seen as a pawn in great power rivalry, the Philippines now shapes its own destiny. Modernization and bold action have changed the regional narrative. The Philippines is now an active contributor to regional stability. Its Navy and Coast Guard combat piracy, illegal fishing, and maritime terrorism. Securing its waters helps protect vital global sea lanes. The country's success inspires other Southeast Asian nations. It proves smaller countries can defend their rights without conflict. The Philippines leads within ASEAN, advocating for unity and a strong code of conduct. The region's future is no longer dictated by superpowers alone. A new constellation of resilient middle powers is emerging. The Philippines stands at the forefront, a sentinel of the Indo-Pacific. It has reclaimed its honor and is shaping a stable, prosperous future for Asia.